What's up, Zox fam? Now, we have a lot going on with Wuthering Waves, but we have some great things that have been popping up. And one of those things in particular is from the Unreal Fest. And of course, there's been the speculation, which was kind of hinted at by the company themselves for PS5 and PS4. So we're going to talk about that too, and whether or not that was officially confirmed, because I want to clear that up for those of you guys so there's no confusion. But we're going to check out the Wuthering Waves teaser gameplay. And this is going to be on Cheshire WW's channel, so Wuthering Waves. So definitely make sure you guys go and you give them a like, a subscribe. I'm going to drop their channel down below. So shout out to them for actually posting this from, if I'm not mistaken, Shanghai, China. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, this looks pretty solid already. It looked like they did add a little bit more vibrancy to the open world a little bit. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the changes to the Rover, dude. I really do. It definitely look a little bit more polished. Oh my God, the boy. Oof. That looks more polished, dude. Yeah, this is insane, dude. I'm like, oh man, I love this game, dude. Nice. It's just a minute of pure heat. Okay, so here's the crazy thing, right? So this was at the Unreal Fest Shanghai, right? Now, the funny thing about this was that this also has Epic Games, and then it says Unreal Engine. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Epic Games is obviously for PC. Now, if we double back real quick, we're going to head over to the good old Reddit, okay? Because Reddit always has the information that we need. So we're going to go over to Reddit, right? Now, they actually posted this a day ago. So it says WW or Wuthering Waves will release on PS4, PS5, mobile, and PC. Now, it says at Unreal Fest, the developers announced that Wuthering Waves will be released on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Graphic settings for PS5 will be identical to the ultra settings of the PC version. For the PS4, and the settings will slightly be higher for the maximum for mobile. Now, this was the original post that was posted saying that this was what was officially being said. But that's not the case, guys, okay? So someone actually goes to step in for clarification, since the title is slightly misleading. In a recent stream for the Unreal Fest, the developers shared the development progress of the game while they mentioned PS4 and PS5. Remember that it is not officially confirmed that Wuthering Waves will release on these platforms. Now, what does this mean? This is very similar, if you guys recall, with the implementation of the PC client for PGR. It was like a thing that was speculated and wanted for quite some time. They were using like emulator prior to that. So the fact that they pushed with the PC client, it was a work in progress for quite some time. And the thing is that there's some people that are absolutely excited for this. Like, yo, let's go. Great news for console players. I'm happy for you. And then there's that guy that's like, hey, it didn't include Xbox nor Switch. Do I see this game going to Xbox or Switch? Probably not. And a lot of this has to do with like, I just feel like also like you got to think about where the game is originating. That's just always a really, really big point. But also too, if you kind of notice, same thing that kind of happened with like Genshin Impact. It seems like PlayStation is just always really open to having these like foreign games coming in and saying like, hey, we want to do something special with you guys. So I wouldn't be like surprised if there was like a special echo or like skin or some sort of like something given when you're talking about the implementation of potentially getting PlayStation 4 and PS5 compatibility. Now, the thing is that when we're also looking at what this is going to potentially do for the game, I think it is good that they're mentioning it, because it then sets the expectation that, hey, you guys that are playing on PS4 or want to play on PS5 or console in general, you will have the chance to also enjoy this without having to own a PC. Because just thinking about the fact that you would have to have a PC to be able to enjoy an amazing game like this, I think that kind of sucks. So the fact that they are at least letting people know that, hey, we are working towards this is going to keep it in the back of people's minds versus like, hey, we don't know, so let me move on to this next prospect. And I feel like for development companies, some people are definitely going to be salty about this because like, why mention it if it's not official? And I guess I can get that point too. But I also think that the catch-22 to that is that when you're also looking at the transparency and the level of communication that Wuthering Waves has had, I think it is good that they do communicate these things with us so that we are in the loop and in the know-how of what is going to be essentially the mass growth or mass expectations for how this player base can look. And I'm honestly going to say, if they somehow pull off PS4 and PS5 at the same time that they launch this game officially, that is going to be absolutely insane for their release because they already have a pretty respectable amount of people that are looking forward to playing this game. And if they can include console players in the same breath, that's going to be massive. So with that, I also kind of been like wondering like what this is going to mean for gacha, right? Because a lot of players that play games on like console aren't really familiar with gacha, and they're going to see the combat and they're going to see the game. And I also feel like that is going to be then, of course, setting a different expectation as far as how do you gain resources? What is the expectation? Are you trying to make it to where players are grinding on a regular basis, or are you trying to make it to where players actually are, given more currency via events? So you're kind of hinting at having players log in during these special times. So it's a lot that kind of is like really honestly really being cooked here, and I'm actually really excited. So again, guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole fiasco. Like I said, I wanted to clear this up because I know I had some people actually messaging me telling me like, oh, they're coming out on PS4, PS5, but it was clarified that it was not officially confirmed. They hinted at it, but it is not necessarily a thing that's going to be coming. So with this year, I gotta say, we got a lot of games coming. I would say so far, I've been in the technical test for Arknight's Infield. So if you guys want to see any content on that, make sure you guys subscribe to my other channel, the Zoxaskun X. I will have the link down below. I'm going to be dropping some more Arknight's Infield content on that channel. So definitely make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But that's going to be that, guys. Everyone, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.